Welcome back, everyone, to Macolites Shards of Amber. This is going to be episode 12. Gonna jump right back into where we left off last time in the middle of the chase scene. Avion has left back through the Shadowfell to try to get back with the two Shards of Amber, get them back to Marsember and away. And the rest of the party has taken Nynette and I are trying to get to the docks to get her safely out of the city before the amber that is embedded in her back consumes her. So, we're going to jump right in, everybody. And here we go. So, let's roll. Boom. Okay. You guys are in the top right corner of this screen. You have just, there's that one spy left. You are on the screen, but you're actually in the next section. So I just wanted to get you here, and now we're going to move on to the next one here. So you guys are now here. You can see I've labeled start over there in the corner. And then I've labeled you need to get here down there to, that's where you need to go. Okay. So I'm gonna, let's re-roll initiative because it didn't really want, I don't think it took, yeah, something's funky here with that. So let's go ahead and let me clear this out real quick. Make sure you click on your character. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Great start.
And, yep, Billy is back to being Billy.
Yep.
Osel being Osel. And then Yip Yap, just need yours.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Fun. Okay. So, what's going to happen from here is you guys are walking down this, or you've caught up. Quill, you finally caught up. As you're here, as you catch up, Quill, you look at Yip Yap and you look at Osel and Nynette, and you don't see Anoush.
Okay, immediately, I'm going to kind of freak out a little bit, but also kind of realize that we're still in an attack mode. I'm almost dead, and I've got almost nothing left, and the girl has to get out. So I'm just going to say, Osel, I think he's going to be okay. He can probably get out of this. We need to go.
I agree. I think he's proven his worth, but we need to have the mission succeed above all else.
Yeah, if they get this amber, I'm pretty sure worse things are going to happen than missing a friend.
He must be pretty far behind us because I don't even smell him.
Yeah, he was far back there. He slid into a building last I saw, and that's the last I saw of him. So, hopefully he's hiding out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So as you guys continue to move up, you're still running, and as you run up to this spot, you see kind of on the stairway in front of you, a similarly dressed guy that's been chasing you, and he's up kind of on the corner of that staircase up there, and he's watching you, but he's not making any moves. He's not doing anything. And then as you get a little bit closer, you hear him whistle. And from below, to your right, you see two guys come out of a building and start moving up to chase you down.
Okay. Are we going to say that, did they roll initiative, or are we not technically
You're not in it yet, but they're quickly coming your way.
Okay, so Quill's going to immediately go between Osel and the girl, and I'm going to shift into a dire wolf again.
Are you guys going to keep running forward?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to be... Yeah, I've got like almost no hit points left, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna protect her, but stay between her and Osil. So if they hit anybody, it's us two.
Okay, go ahead and shift yourself and start moving where you guys want to move.
All right. So for right now, I'm gonna move right in front of them and kind of protect in front of this guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and take an attack on him.
He's up a stairwell.
Okay, then I'm just gonna block that stairwell so they get safe passage through.
Okay, so you're gonna come down here.
And I'm gonna block that stairwell. Well,
Yeah,
does
because
it not go that way?
It comes down here, and then it comes down this way.
Oh, then hell no. I'm going to not go that far up. I'm going to stay with the group right here. Just if they hit anybody, it's me. Let the party pass.
Okay, so you guys are in full sprint mode right now. So I'm going to move you out of the way so Osil can get his character.
Okay.
Osil, go ahead or Yip Yap, go ahead and move where you want to move. Remember, dash as your action, you get double your speed, double your distance.
So, all right. So let me think here. Let me see where I'm going because I already forgot. It's like a long way away, as I recall. Yeah. All right.
If your speed's 30, you can get to this corner up here.
That's where I'm going.
Yep. Osil, I mean, feel free to move yourself as well if that's where you want to be.
Yep.
Yep. And then, Quill, do you want to stay back there or do you want to move up with them?
I want to move up with them.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So now you've kind of peeked around this corner. Do you want to? Which way do you want to go? Do you want to keep going straight, or do you want to turn down and go down this alleyway?
I want to keep going straight.
Okay.
Really? Because we got to go down eventually.
Eventually, yeah, but I'd rather have more space to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So as you keep moving forward, out from behind this building over here, you see, and let me quick just jump into here.
Ooh, a dragon.
From there, you see two guys with a giant scorpion. They come out of here, and there's a giant scorpion in front of them. They're kind of like prodding it forward, and they start to advance on you. Now, mind you, this is like the middle of the city, and basically anybody you've seen like has popped out of a door has quickly like closed that door or run in. But strangely enough, people aren't like super freaked out about this. It's not like, it's a little surprising that people aren't as upset as you would expect, like dire wolves and scorpions and people chasing people through the streets. It's almost like it's kind of normal.
Okay. I think that we should definitely head south now.
Yeah, me
I
too.
agree.
All right, let's go ahead and, Jed, if we're not in initiative, we're going to keep going south. That's cool, DM.
Yeah, just put yourselves where you want to be.
All right. Yip Yap. Osil.
Wait a minute.
All right. Yip Yap. And the girl's with Osil, right?
Yeah, I'll move her.
All right, then I'm just going to stay in this doorway. Or whatever.
Okay. So you move down here. Everybody give me a perception check.
That'll be fine. Perception somewhere. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty good roll for me.
So, Osil, you are so focused on Nynette that you aren't even really looking around. You're just like kind of just checking on her and making sure she's okay. You're like, everything is a blur to you. Mm-hmm. You're just quickly like scanning everything and doing that. Quill and Yip Yap, you guys see up above, you see movement, and then you see guys starting to come to the edges. And
Oh, shit.
they, you see that they do have weapons.
Where are they?
Up on the roofs.
Okay.
So you'll see them pop up here in a second.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you see those 4 guys pop up. At this point, we are going to roll initiative.
They have weapons. Like, can we see what kind? Like ranged weapons?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me tell you exactly what you see. Phew. Okie doke. So, you see hand crossbows.
Okay. Okay.
So let me grab one and roll initiative on him.
What'd you just do, Osil?
I thought we were rolling initiative again, and
No.
I still
You
rolled
still
like crap.
rolled an 8. That's what you rolled before. That's hilarious. Okie doke.
Oh man.
All right, so Quill, we'll start with you. You can do whatever you want, but these guys are starting like they're aiming and pointing down at you.
All right. So, I think Quill at this point, seeing Yip Yap in front of him, he's gonna basically get as big as he can as a direwolf while in movement, and just kind of cover the group as much as I can.
Okay. All right, so that brings us to their turn.
Fuck.
And they're gonna start popping stuff. So this guy that's up to your left, Osil,
Mm-hmm.
up here, he's gonna fire at you.
Okay.
His first roll, 17 hit. I believe it does.
It does, yes.
Yeah, it just hits. So that's gonna do 3 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna reload and shoot again. 12 does not hit you though.
No.
So he fires off one, he hits you, and he gets kind of excited, and he reloads, and he fires off again, and he misses. This guy down here by you, at the other end here, he's going to readjust a little bit, and then take a shot at you, Quill. I'm pretty sure 19 hits you.
Yep.
Yep, and that does 6 damage. And he's going to reload and take another shot. 18 hits, so for 7 more.
Mm.
Just boom, boom, you're a big target.
Yep.
So he fires away. This guy up here is going to, you see him back away, and you're not quite sure where he goes from there. And then, let's see here. This guy right here is going to sneak up to the edge, and he's going to fire one also at you, Quill. Another, ooh, God, 18 hits for 8 more damage. Man, these guys are lighting you up. And the second attack, 7 does not hit.
Sweet.
All right. So with that, brings us to Osil.
All right, I'm gonna lay on hands on Quill. Get him 35 hit points back.
Oh, dope.
Oh, you pump all of it into him.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
And then I'm going to move 30 more. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move up here.
Okie doke. Anything else? I think that's it.
That's
And
it.
she's moving with him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I got her.
Sweet.
All right, that brings us to Yip Yap.
I am going to cast a spelly spell. But first, I'm going to twin a hold person.
Interesting.
Equal to the spell's level, so that's 2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire at that guy
Uh-huh.
and this guy.
Okay.
So a twinned hold person. Maybe I can actually really cast it for real.
I'm pretty sure you can, because it's not a range. It's a target. It's a targeted spell.
Yeah.
It's not like an area effect spell, so you should be able to do it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to click it on my thing here so that it... There we go. All right. It says I have 0 second-level spell slots. That's actually... I have 1 left,
Okay.
actually.
That's fine.
So each of these... Each of those dudes... Yeah.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is a 14.
All right, so the first guy does not. Second guy also does not. Neither one of them make it. So that they are paralyzed currently.
And then
Nice job. Yep.
Then I'm going to move to there.
Okie doke. Let me just drop some conditions on them. They are paralyzed. Okie doke. That brings us back to Quill.
Quill's going to run past the party to here and just look around the corner and see if there's any baddies over there.
Okay. You don't see anything. From what you can tell, you don't see anything.
I'm going to hold my action to bite whatever if it jumps out at me.
Okay.
Things tend to jump out. So
Sure. All right. That brings us to their turn. All right. So this guy you see up here, you see him disappear as well. So he takes off. These guys are stuckers. And let's see here. Hold on, sorry. One moment, please. Hold, please. What's his movement? Okay, cool. All right, so up around the corner you see that scorpion. Let me use this just to make sure I've got the distance correct. Yep. Okay. So you see the scorpion come around the corner, Quill, and it like comes right up to you. It doesn't attack, but it gets right up to you.
all right, do I get my bite on it for jumping out? It's in my face.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't attacked you yet. Didn't you say you wanted to?
No, if anything jumped out.
Okay.
I'm holding my action to
Yep.
bite.
Yep, you do.
Oh man, that worked out. 20 for 9 piercing.
Yeah, that definitely
Has to make
hits.
a DC 13 con to be knocked prone.
All right, let me hit the prone. Yeah. Does not make it. So it be prone now.
Hopefully this wasn't the super helpful scorpion.
And you see, yeah, these guys get to here. And let me bump you over to Osel. It is now your turn.
All right. I'll dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Get over there. And just in case, I'm going to cast Heroism on Nynette again.
Okay. Nynette.
Nynette, yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
So she gets immunity and frightened and gains hit points equal to my casting modifier. And yeah.
Okay. Something I forgot to do on their turns, sorry, I'm going to do it right now, was make wisdom saving throws or be
Paralyzed?
paralyzed.
All right, 25.
Okay. Yeah. That's a hell of a wisdom save. Okay. Let me make my saves for those two guys real quick. That guy makes it. And that guy makes it. So they are both no longer paralyzed. Happened for one round, but they shake it off. Okie doke. So that brings us to Yip Yap.
Did Nynette go with Osel?
Yes, she did. She got there too. Yep, she's there. Yip Yap.
Oh my gosh, my screen's all messed up. It was all vibrating and shaking.
Oh gosh,
Maybe,
that's no
maybe,
good.
maybe I'm passing out.
Jesus.
There we go.
At least we can call somebody.
Yeah.
What's your address in case we do?
Yeah. All right, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. At this point, Avion, you have been running as fast as you can back through the Shadowfell, following the markers back. You fought off a couple of things on your way, and you've been a little shaken up by the nature of the Shadowfell. You feel like you're gonna die there. That it's pretty doom and gloom. But you've continued to fight, and you've made your way back, and you get back to the portal that you initially came through. You've gone back through. You've opened up. You're still carrying those 2 shards with you, but you are now back in Westgate.
Awesome.
You pop up where you went in, which is kind of down in that Zentarum layer, where you saw everybody, or where you initially left from. So you are, and I'll just pop back to the map here real quick so that everybody can see it. So you guys right now are kind of up here in this area right here. And you've popped up like over here, Avion.
Oh, jeez.
So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to kind of go around the north. Like you've spoken to who's still there, and you know where you need to get, and they've told you the fastest way to get there. I'm going to give a 5 more round countdown. 5 more rounds, and I'll say that you'll be able to catch up to them at that point.
Okay.
Given where they are, and they've kind of had to fight their way through stuff, and you're going to be basically cruising through. I'll say that in 5 rounds you'll catch up to them.
All right.
So you pop up, boom! You're in this room, and everybody's like, "What the? Where did you? What? What are you doing?"
Okay. Short story. Where is my idiots?
They took, I believe her name is Nynette, and they're heading toward the docks. Do you remember which docks they're going to?
If you can point it out on a map real quick, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm on a time crunch.
And he like pulls one out and clicks it and goes, "Remember, you're trying to get to the Decim Tribus. That's the name of the ship.
All right.
Decim Tribus." And he points out to where it is, and it's up here docked on this one here. He says, "Now you can like follow this through here, cut through here. There's this alley," and he goes through a lot of stuff really fast. He goes, "You got that?"
Different plan. Can I use levitation to get onto the roofs and just run, like using my pole to pole vault myself along the way and to beeline to them?
So levitate you can get up. You'd have to have I guess you could like push yourself with your staff and kind of like as like an oar.
Are you sky rowing?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to stay on the building heights. But yeah, you could do that. The other option is you could have one of them come up with you and give you a push.
I mean, whichever would work best, I guess.
Probably gonna be starting with the push and then have you sky rowing.
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'm gonna have you just make just in athletics Give me an
Alright.
athletic. Give me 2 athletics, and that's
All right.
we'll determine what happens. Okay, 13, and then 14. Yeah, you're able to like start. You get up, and you convince him to push you, and he's like, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with this. Like, you're on the edge, lady. I'm sending you to your death. And he gives you a push, and you just start to go.
Is that the sound effect they make? Am I propelled by fart?
If you wanted to pass gas, I will give you an extra 1 foot of movement.
Sure. What do I roll for that?
Don't worry about it. So yeah, you in 5 rounds, I'll say that you're going to catch up to him. So back here. Let me just do this real quick, just so I can have it. Just 1 sec, sorry. It didn't copy what I wanted it to copy. Okay. Did it not do that? Oh, it's not working. Oh well, no big deal. So you'll get here in 5 rounds. So just count 5 rounds from here.
Gotcha.
Okie doke. That brings us to Quill.
Quill's gonna make his double bite on this prone scorpion right here.
So with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits. 8 damage. Got it.
And then second attack. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, 12 damage. Nice. So 20,
And then-
20 points of damage.
With it prone, it doesn't get an attack opportunity, right?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna move back. Well, full movement is 50. 1, 2, 10, 10. I can get back with the group next to Yip Yap and in front of Yip Yap and Osel.
Okay.
Okay.
So, for the sake of this, you guys are able to move off this screen. Okay. Let's take you to the next one.
These maps are awesome.
They are.
Shoo.
All right, guys. You pop up. Right up here. Let me move that so it's going to be kind of tough for everybody to see. So let me just move some stuff around so it's kind of on screen. There we go. All right. So that is you guys. You can't quite tell which ship is which, where you're trying to get to, but you know it's somewhere in this region over here because that's where all the boats and the ships are. So you know.
Hopefully it's the big one.
You know you need to get down there. So, that said, when I jumped screens, the turn order got all janky. So we're gonna re-roll initiative because technically you guys have gotten out, and
Sure.
let me delete all this and we'll start that again. All right, go ahead and click on your token.
I shouldn't laugh because I haven't rolled mine. Oh yeah, it's
Jesus.
awesome.
Oh gosh.
In real life, Billy, does this happen as well?
Yes, it does. Especially if I'm playing with Coach. He and I just cannot roll worth anything.
God, that is awful. All right. Oh my
What
God.
dice god did you piss off, man?
The virtual one.
No, we talk
Seriously.
about this out of game. We talk about this when you're not around. Like, I've been like, dude, I've Osel's luck on this.
I know. I'm just glad it's not that way for attack rolls.
Amen.
All right. So, how do you guys want to proceed from here? You're technically not in initiative yet, but Whatever you guys want to do, however you want to move, just let me know.
I say we make this full stride to the big ship as possible.
That's what I say.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Right.
So as you guys are passing through, I'm going to move you guys up real quick.
Okay.
As you guys are passing through here, out of this building over here, guy's going to take a shot at you. So he's going to get a little bit of a surprise. So all of a sudden you see guy pop out, crossbow up. He's going to fire one off at you, Yip Yap. He's only going to get one attack. 9 does not hit.
Nope.
So he quickly pops out, throws open the door, sees you running, tries to track you, takes a shot, and it goes past. You see all of these people in here just start to scatter. Like they're all running multiple directions. These people try to get back behind these things. There's like a guy doing a show right here, and a bunch of kids. So these are all kids right here. And this woman like tries to like huddle up and kind of get them. These people all dive over these boxes to the other side. And they start running. You do see 2 city guard right here, but they're not really doing anything yet. They're just kind of standing there. So
What do the city guard look like? Do they look like they're just plain city guard?
yeah,
Just-
normal.
Okay.
Your prototypical city guardsman.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to bring us to. We can jump into initiative, but still you're still running. He was doing it while you were running by. So I'll let you guys finish your movement to where you want to be. So go ahead and pop yourselves out to where you want to be.
Okay. I say Osil goes first because I would just stay as close to him as possible.
Sure.
Same.
Like here, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's Nynette. And Yip Yap gets up there. Perfect. So as you get to that spot, the city guard both tuck in here, like blocking the path. And one of them-
Blocking our path?
yeah, and one of them says, "I believe you have something that doesn't belong to you," and he starts to square off to fight.
Well, I believe you are wrong. And I'm making an intimidation check.
Okay.
And rolled 12.
12. Okay, let me go against. I'll roll for this for him. Let me just bring it up here real quick. There we go. I'm just gonna do a straight charisma check here. Yeah, he definitely is not intimidated by you. He's like, "Yeah, buddy, I don't think so. I've seen tougher than you." So, and then with that, he's lunging at you. So the guy up here comes down and he's gonna make an attack on you, Osil.
Okay.
He's carrying a spear. Pretty sure 20 hits you.
Does.
So 17. While he's finishing talking, he like uses the opportunity where you're like kind of listening to him and just quickly jabs his spear up at you, catches you like in the like where the armor kind of misses in the hand, and just cuts you open down there. You're starting to bleed from the wrist. All right. So let's jump back into initiative. So Yip Yap, that's going to be you.
All right. Well, I am going to cast a spell. Thankful that these fellows lined up right in the line. And I'm going to cast lightning bolt. And I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to lightning bolt these two dudes.
All right.
So
Fire
they
away.
So I think they just make a save. Yeah. I think they'll make.
It's probably a dexterity save.
I think that's right. Let's see. Yeah, dexterity save. I'm going to cast it on my sheet so that it.
And your
does
DC
this.
was 14, if I remember?
It is a
Okay.
14. That's right.
Okie doke. So let me roll DC 14 on them. The first guy rolls a 6. Second guy rolls a 17. So the guy in front misses, the guy in back makes it.
So it does. Let's see,
8d6.
8d6. So let me roll.
Oh,
So roll 8
That's it.
So proud of you right now already.
d6. Plus, I'm going to get plus I get my lightning specialty thingamajiggy sorcery thingy, which allows me to add my charisma modifier to one of the rolls. So I'll get +3.
From your draconic lineage.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add that to it as well. So plus
8d6
3.
plus 3.
wow.
So the first guy taking the full brunt of this lightning bolt as it hits his chest just effectively evaporates.
Ooh.
Was
Also
it the guy
kinda
that
like
stabbed
puts-
Ozel?
Puts his hand
Yeah.
up and shields himself from the light.
The second guy, as it passes through his body, the second guy jumps out of the way, but there's enough static electricity and it like catches him on the side that he also just is consumed, and you just see both of them effectively like turn to ash and collapse on the ground in front of you.
Yeah, how many? Sorry about that.
Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, they are both down.
And so I think for my, I'm going to move now.
All right.
And I'm going to move where they were. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move to here. And that's my turn.
Okie doke. So, it is now Batty's turn. There are 2 fewer baddies on the field. So the guy that took the shot out at you is going to come back out here. And he's going to take a shot at Nynette.
Uh-oh.
Let me grab her real quick. Just to remember what she's got going on. Okay.
AC 22.
Yeah. So he fires from his crossbow at her. 13, that's going to hit, so she takes 8 damage.
Remember, she has some temporary hit points from heroism.
That's right. What? How many temporary was that again?
3.
There it is. Yep. So she takes 5 damage. Those 3 disappear. She's 5 off that. Okie doke. And the second attack, he's going to fire again at her. 16 also hits for 4. Okay. And you see her for the first time actually have somewhat of a reaction. Like, she's been pretty she hasn't really done anything. Like, she hasn't really expressed any fear or any pain. Like, she's running and moving, but her face has been kind of like, all of a sudden you see her turn and look at the guy and get this weird smirk on her face. And then she kind of starts to bring her hand up.
Uh-oh.
Yes. The right kind of uh-oh.
All right. Let me bring this real quick over here because I'm going to need it in a minute. And I'm going to jump her into the initiative pool. And she instantly rolls better than Billy. All right.
Seems about right.
So it is still their turn, so he's done. Yip Yap, up ahead, you see a a couple of guys start shifting around, and they don't exactly look. They look like all the guys that you've been fighting, basically, to this point. So you see these two guys pop up over here from behind some barrels. And they're going to come out. He's going to move out here, and he's going to move down here. And let me do what they're going to do. There's just so many things. Okay. So, they've got light crossbows. First one up here is going to fire at you, Yip Yap. Pretty sure 23 hits for 5 damage. He critted, but it wasn't for much, luckily. So that's 5 damage. And then the second guy is going to shoot. He's also going to shoot at you because he just saw those two dudes just get eviscerated. 21 also hits, but only for 2 damage. So
7.
2 crossbow bolts release, come find purchase on you. They're going to pop up, but then they're going to pop back behind cover. You also see 2 more city guards here, and they turn. And they kind of move into a position here. This guy's still covered, but this guy's exposed to you, Yip Yap. And with that, it is now Nynette's turn. So she had started to bring her hand up looking at this guy, and she's about to cause a ruckus. Let's see. Yeah. So you see her lift her hand up. You see this like orangish red magical energy like starting to circle and form around her hand, and she just releases it with a Scorching Ray. 15, I'm pretty sure is going to hit this dude. Yeah, it does. So just this boom, fire comes out right at this guy, catches him right in the chest, and just sets, like, he's got a cloak on, pulled over, and it just sets the cloak on fire, and he just, like, tears it off trying to get out of it.
Also kind of looks back at her like, where'd this come from?
She doesn't say anything. She's still looking at him, holding her hand out. All right, and she's gonna stay just close to you, Osil. Mm-hmm. She kind of tucks in, like, actually she's gonna move right here, in between Quill and you, Osil, kind of using you as block. Mm-hmm. All right, Quill, your turn.
Shit, it's a tough call. Yip Yap's up there. I'm going to. I don't have enough movement to get to these guys and make an attack. So I'm going to see Yip Yap get hit, and I'm just going to run up and cover him. And
wait, your movement's 50.
Yeah, but I can't. Are these are boxes, right? I would have to go around them. I don't have 50 to go around those.
You could get
guy?
You could get to this city guardsman right here.
Oh, then I'm biting the hell out of him.
You could get to this guy right here. Yeah, you can get. Like,
I'll bring the ruckus. Wu-Tang starts playing. Does a 12 hit?
12. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it does not, but you never know.
Yeah.
12 just hits.
Sweet. So City Guard takes 12, and then second bite, 17 for 14 more.
Yeah, just in your mouth, you feel his body go limp and just crumple. And that guy is down. Cool. All right. Anything else? That's about all you can do right now.
That's all I can do.
Osil. Last but not least.
Yeah. I'm going to move up here next to Yip Yap.
Okay.
And then, are these guys within 30 feet of me?
Oh, which guys?
The ones with the crossbows and the city guard?
Yeah, that guy's at 25, but they have 3/4 cover right now.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna channel divinity, conquering presence on them.
Okay.
So I need all of them to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you'll catch these two bandits. This city guard is at 35 feet.
That's fine.
I think. Let me double check that. Just, I want to be sure. Yeah, he's at 35. These two guys are at 25 and 30, so you'll catch the two other guys.
Okay.
So they need to make wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
What's your DC?
14.
Nice.
That's a no, and that's a no.
All right, so they are frightened of me for 1 minute.
Holy crap. Okay. So let me get them into the frightened zone. So they're going to spend their time trying to get away from you. And they have disadvantage on all their checks and attack rolls. I'm sorry, they don't have to run away from you. They just can't move closer to you.
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to bring us then, I'm pretty sure you're done now.
Yep.
Unless you want to move any more.
Nope.
Is she still moving with him, or is she independent now?
She's independent now.
Oh.
She moved up there, but it's not her turn anymore. So, Yip yap.
All right, so I am going to cast. So I'm going to cast Storm Sphere, and I get a 20-foot radius circle. And what I want to try to do is cast it. It's got a 150-foot range, but I want to capture these 3 dudes in it without hitting my boy Quill. So what I want to do is center it. Let's see. 5, 10. If I center it here, 5, 10, 15, 20. Get him.
Avion, how many more rounds do you have?
3, I think.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. If I cast it here, well, let's see. If I want to cast, if I cast it there, does that get my boy Quill?
If you cast it here, let's see. You said it's 20?
Yeah, so it would get him.
Yeah, it's going to catch him there.
So if I cast it there, it won't.
But that's in the water. You can't see that spot.
I can't.
Yeah, this spot right here is technically not on the dock.
Well, I don't know that it has to be. It has to be in the, let's see. Centered on a point you choose within range. So it's 150 feet. So it'll create a radius sphere of whirling air.
That'll work. Yeah, because you can just see past it. So, yeah, I mean, you could do it back here.
Well,
I would catch.
It has to be 20. It has to be within 20 feet. So I want to get these guys in it.
Yep.
All right. So that's where I'm gonna cast it.
Yeah, somewhere back here is probably that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So, so they have to make a the sphere remains bound duration. Let me see. All right. This is my new toy, so bear with me.
You're fine.
Make a until the spell ends. So each creature in the sphere makes a strength saving throw or takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okie doke.
I don't know if you can extend a sphere around them so we know where it is. I don't get to move this, but I get to start shooting lightning from it.
Second. Oops. Let's see, that's close. Oh, it's not letting me move it. Of course it's not. Here's what we'll do. We'll just touch him in there and we'll call that good. Because it's not letting me move it.
Okay.
It sucks. Okay.
So those guys need a strength saving throw.
Okie doke. What, DC 14?
DC 14.
Nope. I mean, they're at disadvantage. 2 of them are at disadvantage anyhow, so
Yeah.
that's 2 11s, and then the third guy, also an 11.
So it's 2d6, which I'll roll here. And that's, whoops, I'm sorry, that's 5. So 11 bludgeoning damage. That's now difficult terrain. And as a bonus action, I can fire a lightning bolt out of it. And I'm gonna shoot my lightning bolt at this dude.
Well, you're not gonna have to because you see all three of them crumple.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So, well, now let me think before I. Let me see what the range of my 60 feet from the center. There's no baddies 60 feet from the center, is there?
Not that you're aware of.
Not that I'm aware of. Okay. All right. So that's. Am I? So I think what I'll do is I will use my movement then.
Okay.
I will. Well, wait a minute, because Nynette's back there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's still back here.
So I'm going to use my movement anyway, and I'm going to go right to there. And that's it. And this will stay up for a minute.
Okay. So 2 more rounds, Avion. As you're floating and like pole vaulting yourself over roofs and moving. You're getting there. All right, so their turn. You see Nynette there. You guys don't see it because you're not looking, but from around down here, 4 more guys pop up. And they start making their way. I think let's see, that's probably about right there. These people are all still huddled up here. And they start making their way over this way. This guy, 5, 10, 25, 30. He can get just to the edge here. He kind of uses this cover, and he's going to take a shot at Nynette. First shot, 7, that does not hit her. Second shot, definitely hits her. All right. So crossbow bolt. Poof. She's not wearing any armor, and it just catches her like right in the chest on the right side. Bolt sticking out of her chest, and strangely enough, she doesn't react. There's no like ouch, or there's no visible or audible pain. She just shrugs and comes back and throws that smirk back up. Let's see, Quill, from your vantage point, you see a couple guys gonna start popping out over here. And you also see a couple more city guards. Also acting like fools. They're both here. They start advancing out. They're kind of coming down here so they can get to about here. This guy's going to stay where he is. This guy's going to move up just behind this box, and this guy is kind of back behind him, so they're both covered there. All right. From up here on the ship, this guy kind of comes out onto this area here, and he's going to lob a crossbow bolt at you, Quill. I'm pretty sure an 11 does not hit you.
Nope.
Okay. And that brings us to Nynette. So yeah, that smirk flares, and she smiles, and you see her raise her hand again. And this time, it's more like yellowish green blue energy circling around her hand, and she holds it out, starts to shake, and then releases the energy, and it goes straight at this guy here. 12 is gonna hit. Let's see. The D8 was a 5, so that's gonna be lightning coming at her, or coming at him. So she holds her hand up. See a lightning bolt extend out of her hand, hit the guy square in the chest, and singes him. The woman next to him just starts screaming, and they all like start to huddle up, and they're like just heading for these stairs into the water. So you see all these people just like booking it for the water. And this guy's just singeing. Okay. So he's there. That's 8 damage to him. And the previous damage. Okay. And that's going to bring us to... And then she's going to move. Let me get what she can do here. Yeah, she's going to pop right up next to you, Osil.
Okay.
And hang out like right there. And Quill, that brings us to you.
Can I get around that corner without hitting his spell, his sphere?
No, you're going to have to go through it.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's just difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I don't take damage when I go through it?
No.
Only if you end your turn in it.
Oh, okay. Then... let's see here. I'm going to go to this first Mobro over here. I'll make an attack on him. Now, when I hit it, it's difficult terrain. How much...
So
half movement
with
on
difficult
that.
terrain, every foot of movement costs an extra foot. So let's see. Let me grab the...
I just want to make sure that I'm not breaking a rule here.
So it's going to knock effectively 10 feet off your total movement. So if you can move 50, you can only move 50.
I can still get to him. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can get to him.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to attack him?
Yep.
Okay. Whoa.
Why is it not letting me? It's not doing anything. Is it?
I see all of it.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so because none of those were intentional, roll one more time. This is click it one more time, and this will be your intentional one. 16. That does hit. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits, and that's going to be, 11 damage. And you see that guy just, again, crumple in your mouth.
Okay.
All right, and I believe that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, that's going to bring us to Osil.
All right. I really don't want to leave her alone. The Quill could really use some help back there. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna hold my action for an attack if they come within range of me.
So within 5 feet of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first person that comes within 5 feet, that's what you're holding your action for. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yip Yap.
All right. Well, let's see what we've got here. So the nearest guy, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
The guy that shot at Nynette is 45 feet from you, and the next nearest guy is the guard at the end of this dock down here. It's 40 feet. This guy's at 40 feet. This guy's at 45.
Which guy shot at Nynette?
This guy back here.
This guy back there did.
Yep. This guy right here.
Yeah, I see him. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action and call the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go after this guy right here.
Okay.
Since that's the way we're headed. And I think, let me look at the spell again, because I think to cause make a ranged spell attack, you have advantage on the attack roll. So he's not in the sphere. So okay. So I have to make a ranged attack roll.
That spell's awesome, by the way.
It is.
really cool.
Yeah, it's a good spell. So let me see here what my attack bonus is, because I don't remember. So it's a +6. So I'm going to roll a d20 +6. And let's see if I have my dice roller. So 19.
Is that
Does
to
it-
hit or is that
Yeah,
down? Okay.
that's to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So then he takes 4d6 lightning damage plus 3.
This is like city guard. You know, he's trying to make a couple extra bucks. He decides to go in with this criminal organization. He's just your average Joe, you know, and he's about to get he's just is completely eviscerated.
Yeah, stop making me feel bad.
Oh no, they cut Osul. We cut them.
Yes.
All right, I think let's see. And then that was my bonus action, so now I've got an action. Tough call. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move right to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stop. That's
Cool.
my turn.
All right. Their turn. So this guy is going to... Yeah, he can get there. So he's going to move up and attack you, Osul.
All right. Well, I get to attack first.
That's right.
So he's gonna get a great axe to the face.
To the face. No, he's
No, he's
not.
not. Extra attack?
Nope, not on a held action.
Oh, that sucks. Oh well.
Yes,
Damn it,
second attacks don't happen on that. Okie doke. That's gonna be his attack, and he's picked up a spear, and he's going to attack you with that. I'm pretty sure an 18 hits you,
Does.
so that's 4 damage off that.
Okay.
Second attack for him.
Mm-hmm.
8 does not hit you.
No.
Okie doke. So that's his turn. These guys down here, they swim past, they go past these people, and they're coming out into the water. All right. Off this main ship, you see these guys start swinging down off ropes. They're able to get to the side and then get off. This guy can get to here. This guy can come down. He can get to about here. Okie doke. These two guys are going to attack you, Quill. Let's see, where did... They're just carrying daggers.
I'm in what they call the shit, guys.
And these are the guys off the ship?
Yep. 17 hits.
That's no good.
5 damage.
Okay.
The second guy's going to dagger you. 21 hits for 4 damage.
God.
Let's see. These two guards are going to move up. This guy's going to go here, and this guy's going to go here. They're both going to attack you. Both with their spears. Actually, no, this guy's not going to move up. This guy's going to stay back here. That guy's going to take a shot with his crossbow. 10 does not hit you, though.
Yeah.
And this guy's going to spear you. 7 does not hit you.
Okay.
All right. And then this person has just jumped into the water, as has this person. You then see a couple of guys move out. So this guy comes 5, 10. He's going to stay here. This guy's also going to move up kind of behind cover on that. So this first guy, where did he go? I need like a 4th screen.
Dude, at some point you're just gonna have like it's gonna look like a honeycomb of screens
Yeah.
in your place.
I literally need a screen just for character sheets with all the attacks
Oh, yeah,
for all
absolutely.
these guys. Okay, okay. So he's gonna crossbow you, Quill, for 3 damage. This guy right
Okay.
here. This guy down here is going to also crossbow. No, he's not. He's gonna throw a dagger at you.
You dagger chucking.
12 does not hit you though.
No.
Okie doke.
This is fine.
Yeah.
We're doing
Yep.
well.
We're good.
We actually are, guys.
Are we?
I love the choices you all have made. You killed a lot of people. Yeah.
And then you see a couple more guys swing off this boat and a couple more run up these stairs.
I was using the good term loosely. I didn't realize there was 3 more at it.
That guy, yeah, they're all coming off this boat. Okay, so
Just worried about what's going to happen when we lose our meat shield.
that brings us to Nynette. So she looks over at that guy there, and she moves in closer. She takes her hand out and grabs him.
Oh,
And you just see this dude crumble, and you just see the ever smallest smirk of the corner of her lip just.
This is the last round before we get a special person back, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so then she's going to move with the rest of her movements. That's 5, 10, 20. She's going to get right to here. And then that brings us to Quill.
All right. So in front of me is. Let me try to. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 directly in front.
No, you've got 1, 2, 3 directly in front.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then
That
you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back here.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. So the 2 guys in front of me, I'm just going to take a bite at the one that's kind of in the center there, right?
This
Meow.
guy?
Yeah.
Yep. Go for it.
Sweet.
24. Yeah, that hits. Okay. That guy's got to make a con save against a 13, which he makes, so he's not prone. So you
Okay,
just
then I'm just bite into him again.
massive right into his shoulder.
And then with the second bite, oh yeah.
Yeah, and with that second one, you feel the bones crunch beneath his shoulders, and you just blood is spraying out everywhere, and he just crumples.
All right. And as a bonus action, I'm going to pant and kind of do the dog, smiling at the one next to him.
Okay. He kind of like turns and he's like, you see his dagger, like he readies his dagger. The other guy readies his spear, and that brings us to Osel.
all right. I'm gonna move up here in front of. We're up here, and oh, it's too far.
Yeah. So you can get to you can get exactly where yeah, that's about as close as you can get.
Okay. What do I want to do? I still have a potion, right? Healing potion.
Yeah, I believe so.
I will drink that.
You guys started with 2 each.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, just click on your token and then click on the healing potion button. And then choose the one. It's just a regular healing potion.
Yay.
And it should automatically add it back for you. It might take a second, but it should do it.
Okay.
If it doesn't,
Cool.
just add it back. Just give it a few
Okay.
seconds. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yip yap.
All right. Hmm.
I should be back now, right? Technically.
Yes. So, yep. As you're trying to figure out what to do, up above, you don't see it yet, but Avion, you are coasting through all of these roofs, and you make one last push off this roof here, and I'll say you're able to like levitate down, and I'll drop your character in real quick. Just one sec.
Alright.
I'd say you're able to make it and like levitate down, and you can get to about here.
Okie doke.
Actually, screw it. You could levitate. No, with your movement, that would probably get you there.
I don't know, I have 40 feet of movement.
I'd say off your last push, though, like, yeah, let's do it that way. So let's see. Let's do your last push off here. Okay,
That's pretty close.
You can move
Damn.
one square up. You can get to there.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll Inish.
Alright.
We can get you into the mix.
Oh my god.
Is that a... Oh, wow. You're rolling
It was
like...
4 times better than Osil.
So with that, no one sees you yet. Yip Yap, it's your turn.
I didn't see her come in.
Are you looking backwards?
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 5, 10. So that would be that'd be like 20 to get through this thing, right?
Yeah, your sphere's still up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be up basically for the rest of this. So you can move through this space. So you can get to... Is your movement 25 or 30?
It's 30.
So you can get to here, right behind Quill, or...
I think I'll do that. I think I'll go right here.
Yeah, you can engage anywhere up with Quill.
And my... Wait, that's my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So my bonus action... You know what? I'm not going to use all my movement.
Okay.
Wait, no, because I can attack and move. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I'm going to stay there. For my bonus action, I'm going to fire a lightning bolt at... This is one of the baddies, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to fire it at that baddie.
Okie doke.
Assume everyone in front of me is a baddie.
And so
They
it's
are.
1d20.
Yeah, you'll have to be here to do it. Otherwise, you're trying to shoot through Quill.
Okay, that's fine. So 1d20 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits.
And then he does 4d6 plus 3.
What is this, lightning?
Yeah, it's lightning damage.
So yeah, you
Bringing it tonight. Whip up.
you waste that guy. He also just city guard buddy lived next door to the other guy.
My favorite part is I just grinned at him, and he grinned. He like came out like, "What?" And then you just come around and shock the shit out of him. It's awesome.
And you see him go down too.
So now what I want to do with my attack, I want to throw my bead of force.
Ooh, yes. I've been waiting for one of you guys to use this.
And it says I can throw it
60
let's see what
feet, I believe it was.
60 feet.
That's right.
And then the bead explodes, each creature within a 10-foot radius.
Well, wait a minute. So what you just used your action to cast that, right? Or is that your bonus action?
That I do the lightning bolt on a bonus
action? Okay, so yeah, you can do this then, because that's an action to throw it.
That's why that spell's so crazy.
Yeah.
So I know it's a great spell. I want to throw it so that I get. So I'm gonna throw it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 feet.
30 feet will hit this dude right here, this bandit.
And then everyone within 10 feet.
So that'll catch him and him. And him.
But if
and him.
Yeah, I was about to say there's 5 people in that area.
You'll catch 5 people.
That's where I'm going to throw it.
Yeah, you'll catch 5. Okay. So let's see. Each creature must make a DC 15 Dex or take 5d4 force damage.
Yep.
And then a sphere of transparent force encloses the area for 1 minute.
Yep.
Anybody who fails is trapped inside of it. Okay.
Man, I hate to get rid of my 4-speed.
Those things are wicked cool. All right. So, DC 15 dexterity saving throws. Here we go. I got 5 of them. Makes it.
Oh, come on.
Makes it. 2. Does not make it. So, all right. So, I'm going kind of just from the bottom up. So, this guy made it. This guy made it. This guy did not make it. This guy does not make it. And then last but not least, this guy does not make it either.
All right, so 5d4
Yep.
is the damage. So that's 17.
All right. So you see that guy and this guy. Let's see these. Hold on. This guy. Oop, that's not what that happens. Ignore that. He does not take a long rest. Well, he does take a long rest.
It's a really long
He's
rest.
taking
Really
a
long
really
rest.
long rest. So he is dead. I didn't like that. Let me try that again. Yeah, this guy is down. God, that's a brutal spell. This guy is down. And these two guys are still up. So they take half that damage. So let's see, 17. They'll take 9 damage. I'll round up. So they'll take 9 damage. Doke. 9 to each of them. And then the sphere pops up. But they make it. So they're pushed away from the center of the sphere. So this guy is pushed. How big was it? 10 feet?
It is
10 foot radius.
10 foot radius, yeah.
Okay, so let me attempt to make a shape here that's centered on that, right?
Yep.
Gosh, yip wrecking shop. God,
Bring it
that's
tonight.
awesome. Oh my god.
And that's not what I wanted to have happen. There we go. See ya. I wanted it to be circular. So that's a 10-foot radius, roughly, right there. Okay, let me move it. It'll let me. No, but I can just move them out of it. So these guys are pushed out of it. For the sake of it, he is not in it. He looks like he's in it, but he's not in it.
Yep.
Got ya.
Okay. Cool.
That's all I got.
That's a lot in one round.
Is that it? Is that it?
That's all I got.
Is
I'm
that
out.
it? Is that it? All right. So that brings us to their turn. Whew. All right. So these guys are swimming out. 5, 10, 15. And then it begins. So this guy's going to take a stabby stab at you, Quill, with his spear. 17 hits you for 5 damage.
Yep.
This guy's going to make it off the boat and come in, and he is going to make a stabby stab on you with his spear. 14, I think, just hits you.
Yeah, AC's 14.
Yep. So he hits you for 2 more damage. Boom. Okay. This guy's going to advance up. He can get to you. I'm just going to move these dead guys out of the way.
Okay.
The pile of bodies that's currently here.
Clean up on aisle 6.
Yeah. I'll let you do whatever you want to do afterwards, but I don't really think you're going to want to loot the bodies in the middle of the street, but you never know. This guy's going to take his attack on you with his scimitar. See, he comes in off the boat, rolling in with his scimitar, and he's going to make an attack on you for 19, which hits for 6 damage. So he comes down, you're a big target, slashes down. There's just a cusp of fur pops out, and blood shoots out of your back. This guy's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get to here. This guy is going to come around. He can, I think, just tiptoe around you, Quill, without getting...
Can he?
Yeah. Because you're...
Okay.
No, he can't. He's going to take an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and get one on him.
Oh.
You're so distracted by the scimitar that...
By the stabbing?
Yeah, the stabbing. the slashing. So this guy is going to attack you. Yip Yap. He's got a mace.
Yark.
And he's going to just take a big old swing on you. 17 hits you, I'm pretty sure.
It does.
For only 4 damage, though. So he sees you down there, and he rears up, and he comes down, and boom, he makes an attack on you. Catches just like the outside of your shoulder, and it hurts. His second attack, also with his mace. 7 does not hit you, though.
It does not.
So, comes back up, goes at you again, and you're able to kind of dodge
So
out of the way.
my spell is a concentration, so I have to make a...
Yeah.
What do I make for that?
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Or, I think so. Yeah, we'll call it. It might just be a DC. It might just be a DC 10. I don't remember. Either way, you're going to make it, so your spell's still up.
Good, because I got a special gift for that fella.
Okay, let me see. What else do they have here? This dude is going to move around this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to take another dagger. He's going to throw one at you, Quill.
Okay.
For 4 damage.
Yeah.
They are really good at this.
Really are.
And I believe that's their turn.
I don't want to... There's that guy in the boat. Like, these guys in the boats, they're not part of it, right?
No, they're
civilians.
They're in there trying not to be noticed.
Okay, cool.
Which guys?
In the little boats down.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you guys are... no, you don't know yet. So, we'll just keep going. Have at it. Next. Quill, that's you, I believe.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in my face right now, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So the one directly in front of me right here, Corey, I'm gonna take a bite at.
This guy?
No,
This guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Yeah, that
15.
hits. And just snaps. Snap a
All
snap
right.
a snap a snap a.
And then-
I'm not even going to bother marking him dead. I'm just going to take him off.
Okay. And then second bite to the dude on the left of me.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Does not hit. Does not hit.
And Yip Yap's not in 5 feet of me, right? No, he's
No.
10. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to take any movement. I'm just going to stay right there.
Yeah, there'd be a couple opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I love you.
Avion, welcome to the fight.
Yay! So I'm going to just use my full action and everything to dash from here to right next to Yip Yap. And then just look.
So
as she went by,
also, yeah.
Also yell, nice of you to join us.
Yeah, I thought you might need some help because this is stupid.
I'm going to shout out, yay, Ozak's here.
Yes, hello, Rolf. And then I'm just gonna run up, and I don't think I can. Can I do a second attack if I use everything to dash?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, you
Okay.
get 2 attacks, but would you expel them both?
Well,
On the double movement?
your attacks count as your action.
Yep.
So both
Yep.
attacks count as your action.
Yep.
So you used your action to dash, so you do not have any attacks.
So I'm gonna just use action surge and just attack anyway.
Burn the
Gonna-
action surge.
Gonna attack this guy with my quarterstaff.
Okie doke.
I guess I'm not.
Yeah, no, you don't hit. You swing and a miss. Sorry.
It's good to be back.
All right. So Yip Yap, suddenly next to you is Ozak.
All right.
All right, and that brings us to Osel.
Hey, I get to do something. All right. So I'm gonna move.
But will you?
Probably not.
We'll see.
Probably not 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I think I can get right behind Yip Yap with the difficult terrain.
Or you can go through Nynette. You can move through her square.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have
Alright,
to
cool.
go through the difficult terrain. You
So
can
I'll-
move through a friendly creature's space.
All right, I'll move right here then, and I will great axe this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
All right, it takes
Ugh.
11.
Good.
Extra action, or extra attack rather,
Second attack?
and that misses.
That definitely does not hit.
Damn, I really wanted that one to hit.
Okay.
All right.
We did too.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it.
Yip Yap.
So I'm going to call the lightning from the storm, and I guess I'm not going to shoot this guy because it'd have to go through me. So I'm gonna shoot it to this guy.
Okay.
So that is 1. I'm going the wrong way. D20. 21.
That hits. Jesus.
And he takes 14 lightning damage.
And you see his singed body fall off into the water and a pile of steam come up.
Man, I love that spell. And then what I'm going to do for my attack.
Yeah, that was your bonus action. So now you've got your action.
Yeah. So it does. Okay, so I can't do that. So I'm going to. Gosh, I hate to have to do this, but I'm going to attack him with my dagger of venom.
Ooh.
Because if I cast a spell, I lose my great spell, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna attack him. I don't have my dagger of venom on here, but there'll be +1 to this roll.
Yep, that's right.
10.
10 does not hit.
Damn. Well, that's why I don't do it. Okay, so that's all I got.
Okay. And that brings us to Nynette, and she is going to 5. She's just going to park here, and she is going to just chill there. All right, Quill.
All right, so these 3 baddies are the only ones I see in front of me, right?
You see these 3 guys. This one is engaged with you currently.
Which? Oh, that one is currently.
Yep.
Okay.
He stabbed you with a spear earlier.
Love it. I'm just gonna take a bite at him then. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And feel the bones and everything snap as he goes limp in your mouth.
Can I take? All right. So I'm gonna take my movement up to this guy and take my second bite. And
Does not hit.
yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Okie doke. That is going to bring us to Evian. Actually, it's not. I missed them. I missed all them because I deleted one of them who had the initiative roll. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, so did she just drop out? There she comes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's kind of going back and forth. Pew. There we go. So I'm going to quickly take their turn and then, because I missed it last time. All right, so this guy is going to attack you with, he's also got a mace. Quill, he's going to attack you. 13 does not hit. Second attack, 17 does hit though, so 4 damage as this mace comes down on your shoulder, your front shoulder, like right in between, and then you feel it bone kind of little bit of a cruncher. This guy is then going to come up next to him, and he is going to attack you. So he's going to first attack with his scimitar. 18 hits, so 5 damage.
And as you see this, he hits me.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You see a direwolf, then change back into Quill.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have you be right there.
Yes, uh-oh.
So, with his second attack,
Our meat shield.
scimitar crits.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
And Quill is down.
Oh, dear.
For 12 damage. So you just slice. Boom. So let me mark you as unconscious. Quill is unconscious. Okie doke. With the rest of his movement, he is going to come up here behind these boxes. This guy is going to attack you, Yip Yap. $14 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. Second attack. 12 then does not hit you either. So 2 swings, 2 misses. And these guys have now come up off this boat. 5, 10. And they are now on the docks. All right. All right. And that brings us now to Avion. We'll jump in with you.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Need to help Quill. Let's see.
You could move through. Yeah. You'll take an attack of opportunity, but you can move through Yip Yap's space to this diagonal here and then out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the attack and try to get over to Quill.
Okay. So he will get an attack on you. He hits you for 6 damage.
That's fine. We're
So he's got this big mace. As you come by, he swings at you and hits you right in the back.
Alright, well, when I get over to Quill, I'm going to pour the potion into his mouth and make sure he swallows it. Because I do not want my friend to die.
All right. So Quill, you are going to be back up. You're going to be prone, but you're going to be alive. And then just click on your token and click the healing potion, the regular one.
$7 points.
Yeah. And Osil did it. Add yours back earlier, or no?
It actually added it to my AC for some reason.
I know why.
Perfect.
It's gonna do the same thing to Quill. It's adding it to the wrong bar because it just added it to Quill's. It did the same thing. Quill, your AC is what? 15.
15.
Yeah, I'll fix that. And then your hit points, so you now have 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Okie doke. All right, Avion, I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
Ocel.
All right. I'm going to try and great axe this guy right here again.
Sure. Yeah,
22.
you get him. 4 points of damage.
And I will attack again.
Second attack.
9 more.
You cleave him just down. It sinks right into his arm, lops off his right arm, and he just drops. Blood spraying out, and he just bleeds out.
I hit him again just to make sure he's dead. And I'm going to move up here behind Quill.
Okie doke. That brings us to Yip Yap.
All right, so I'm going to, as my bonus action, I'm going to lightning bolt someone. I'm gonna lightning bolt that guy.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. $17.
That does hit.
And he takes.
However, nope, sorry, never mind. Ignore that. So he's going to take 21 damage.
Yep.
Woo, doggies. Okie doke.
This episode title should be the one where Yep Yep kills everyone.
Yeah.
Murder by Yip Yap.
And so I think I'm gonna move right there.
Okay. All right.
That's all I got.
His turn. You hear him whistle. And these bros come running up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wow.
Let's say he gets to here. This guy is going to move up to here and attack you, Yip Yap.
Oh man.
He's seen a lot, and he knows what you are. And 18 hits you.
It does.
I was incorrect earlier. You're going to need to make just a straight DC 10 save. Not save, just roll a D20. No bonuses,
Okay.
just straight D20. And you need a 10 or higher.
To keep the
keep the concentration.
concentration. Yeah. Okay.
You keep it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's 10 or half the damage, so you're good. All right, so you take 3 damage off that.
Okay.
And then this guy is going to attack you, Osil.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty sure 22 hits you.
Does.
And that's 4 damage. He's going to attack you again
All right.
for 3 more.
Okay.
This guy down here is going to attack you, Quill. Misses on the first, but hits you on the second for 6. You're down to 1.
Is this guy dead, Corey? That I hit with the lightning bolt? He's not.
No.
Oh my.
Oh, he's a big baddie.
He's not dead.
Took 21. Okay.
He's up. And then this guy's going to attack you, Avion.
Well,
His
she's not
mate.
here.
Oh, she froze.
She dropped out again.
Dang.
Yeah.
Her and her.
Oh, here she comes.
Yep. She's back. All right. So a 10 does not hit you, correct?
Avion, 10 doesn't hit you.
No.
Nope.
Your AC is what? 16.
Yeah.
So second attack. 18 does though. 5 damage as his mace comes by and just catches you in the shoulder from the side.
Yeah.
And then this guy back here is going to use his last 5 feet of movement to come here, and he's going to take a crossbow shot at you, Quill. 12 does not hit you though.
Yeah.
So he's done with that. All right. Then this dude is going to come in, and he's going to attack you, Osel.
All right.
First attack, he comes in with his scimitar high. 12 does not hit you.
Nope.
Just brushes off your shoulder. He's coming back across with the scimitar, and 12 does not hit you. And then he's going to dagger. He's going to try to catch you in the neck with his dagger, and he does not hit with that either. So 2 misses, 3 misses, and he's done.
It's the balance of roll, my friend.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that brings us to Nynette. So she's just going to kind of let you guys work it out. She's just going to stay there. She's going to ready in case anyone pops up from behind. She's kind of just ready her action for back there. That brings us to Quill.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so just give me a second to think, because I can't move out of the way, because they're going to kill me. Let me... And so the guy in front of me...
There's 2 guys in front of you. Technically, there's 3 guys.
There's 3...
4. There
yeah.
are 4 guys that could be engaged with you right now.
It's not a big deal. I got 1 hit point left, so that should be fine.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
All right, so the one in front of me, this guy caused me a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and do a poison spray on him. Nope, sorry, that was Druidcraft. Clicked on the wrong one. I'm getting excited, guys. I'm completely terrified. So, poison spray. There you go. So he's going to have to take... Oh, rolled it for 12. Nice. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's your spell save DC? Because there it says a 0.
15.
Yeah.
That's
15.
Something seriously wrong with that. 15 con? Okay. Yeah, he makes that.
Oh,
Then nothing happens.
Yeah, because that's a cantrip. So.
It's a
Yep.
cantrip.
Yep. So you start to spray, and he just kind of shrugs it off. He holds his breath a little bit. All right.
Okay, then I would like to just stay exactly where I am.
Okay. Avion.
All right, I'm gonna just clobber the guy in front of me with my quarterstaff. I hope.
This dude?
Yeah.
Okay. 14, that does hit.
Yay! And I'm gonna do it again because I don't like his
So,
face.
9 damage on that.
It should be 15, right?
No, because
No.
she didn't crit.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, second one does not hit. Okay.
damn.
That brings us to Osel.
Okay. So Osel's kind of had enough of this shit. I'm going to cast Necrotic Shroud as my action.
There it is.
So each creature within 10 feet must make a DC 14 Charisma saving throw.
Is it all creatures or creatures
Creatures
that you
within
choose?
10 other creatures within 10 feet.
So that's going to include Quill, Avion, Yip Yap. Yep. It's going to include your
Even
friends
though we
too.
know it's him?
I think so, because it says creatures within 10 feet. It doesn't say of your choosing, does it?
No, it just says I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's just other creatures.
Let me see. Let me just check it real quick, because I know.
Mm-hmm.
Starting at 3rd level, you can check causing your eyes. Other creatures within 10 feet of you that can see you must each become frightened. I'm going to say that it's only going to be enemies, because they know you, so yeah. Go ahead.
And we've seen him do it before,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
it'd be... Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be this guy, this guy, this guy, those three. Oh no, it's 10 feet, and it's these guys, because they're both 10 feet. So it's 4 out of the 5.
Yep.
And what was the DC again?
14.
Con?
Charisma.
Okey-doke. Luckily, they're not terrible. So I'm going to start from the top and work my way down.
Okay.
Makes it.
Yep.
My.
Second guy definitely makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Third guy... Hold on a second here. Does not. So this guy does not.
Okay.
Fourth guy does not. And then the last guy does.
Okay, so him and him failed?
Yes, so they're frightened.
Okay. So they both are in my aura of conquest as well, so they each take 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
And their speed is reduced to 0.
So they are now immobile.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
So they're frightened of you, but can't move.
Yeah, they're so scared they can't move. And I'm going to attack this one with my great axe.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
And I deal it extra necrotic damage. You go to my level, so 15 plus 22 damage.
Wow.
22. He's still up. But he not happy. Okay. All right.
I did something.
Yip Yap, that brings us to you.
So I'm gonna fire my lightning bolt out of my storm at this guy right here.
Sure.
And 1d. Oh, an 8.
That does not hit. That's the first one you've missed.
That's too bad. All right, so now I guess I'm gonna swing my dagger at him because that went so
Are you
well.
using the dagger of venom?
Yeah.
Are you going to actually use it with the poison on it?
No, because it cost me an action.
Correct.
To
Yep.
venom it, so I'm just gonna swing it.
Okay. Stabby, stabby. 10 does not hit.
11. It'd be an 11.
Oh,
actually.
an 11? An 11 does hit.
Ah, then he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
He learns a valuable lesson. I just imagine Yip Yap swinging that thing like. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. That's going to bring us to their turn. So, this top guy is going to swing at you. Yip Yap. 10 does not hit you. Second attack. 12 does not hit you. God, you've got such high AC. This guy is going to attack you, Osil.
Mm-hmm.
First attack. Does not hit.
Nope.
Does not hit.
Mm-mm.
But he hits. So with the third hit, dagger comes in, and he catches you for 5 damage.
Okay.
This guy is frightened, so he's and immobile, so he's just standing there. This guy's just standing there. This guy is going to move back to about here, and he's going to shoot at you, Quill. An 18 hits you for 2 damage. So crossbow, boom, comes out.
Down again, Blouses. Down again.
All right, so you are unconscious.
Still technically a meat shield.
You're doing your job. You're good at it.
And then this guy is going to attack you, Avion.
Oh boy.
7 does not hit.
Nope.
14 does hit, though, I believe.
I don't.
No, it doesn't.
Think so.
You have a 16. No, it doesn't.
Yep.
So, boom, boom, 2 misses. And that's going to bring us to Nynette, who is just going to continue to stay back there and see what happens. Quill, you are down. I need you to make a death saving throw. So you can click on death saves on your character sheet. Okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
'Cause I just
That's a
rolled
suc-
1d20.
That's a success. So
Yeah.
go ahead and mark your success on there. Yeah, you can click like where it says death saves. You can just
I
click
see
on
it.
it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not a big deal. And that's going to bring us to Avion.
Gee, what amazing and fantastical thing shall I do this turn?
I mean, there are no
think-
doors around, so.
Everyone
You know
hears
what?
doors.
I think that I hear Osel say that, and I just like say doors, and then I panic and just kick the guy right in front of me.
Yes.
Sure. Unarmed strike.
Do I even have? Why don't I have unarmed strike here anymore?
Oh, when you leveled up, it may have,
Oh.
because it's stupid like that.
Oh,
No offense, roll 20, but you got some stuff to work out. Let me see. Just 1 second.
Okay.
I want to check what your bonus is. Unarmed strike. It's a +5 to hit. So yeah. So you're just gonna a D20 +5.
20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. And then your damage. 1 plus your strength modifier, which is a +2, so 3 damage.
Okey-doke.
So that guy takes 3.
And then I'm gonna also hit him with the quarterstaff because
Okay.
why not? For flavor.
So you kick him and then come back and.
It's
Alright.
not doing it for some reason. Is it showing up for you guys?
No.
Nope.
Come on now. Why does this hate me so?
Hold on a second.
Oh, there it is,
There
all
it
at
is.
once.
See, that's what happened to me earlier. I was
Wow.
clicking it, nothing came up, and then it just all.
Okay, since they all came out at once, I'm gonna take the last one.
Yay!
So 8 damage to that guy. Okay. So yeah, you kick him and it sets him back, and you're able to poke right into him and kind of catch him in the throat. And he's kind of out of breath right now. And you're gonna probably stay put, so that's gonna bring us to Osel.
Yep.
All right, so this guy and this guy each take 3 points in psychic damage.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that guy, and then this guy is there. Okay.
And then I'm going to great axe this guy.
Okay.
So attack 22.
That hits.
All right, so I'm going to add my necrotic 7 necrotic damage, and I'm going to searing smite.
Okay. So that's
Because I'm sick and tired of this 3 attack bullshit. And that's my last slot.
so roll
So
a d6.
yep. Of course. Yeah, no, of course.
So that's
It
necrotic
does-
was what? 3 points of damage.
Necrotic was 7.
7. Okay, so 7
Yep,
plus
so-
14 is 21. Plus 1 is 22.
Yeah, and he's on fire.
Yeah. Yep. And at the start of the turn, I can make a con throw, or
Yep.
I take more damage. damage. Cool.
And
Yeah.
then my extra attack,
Second attack.
4 more.
That hits.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Nice. Good work, Great
Dude,
Axe.
it's tough.
Man, Ozak's Great Axe.
Coming in handy, man.
Yip yap.
That guy's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call my lightning bolt down on this dude in front of me,
Sure.
hopefully.
Clicky, 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 clicky.
Oh.
No, you don't.
Mm.
That guy's shifty.
He is, so I'm going to stab him
He's
again.
grounded.
He's grounded. So I'm going to stab him again with my dagger, maybe.
Maybe.
19 plus
maybe.
1,
Yeah,
20.
that hits.
So that actually should be 6 damage because it's a
Yep,
plus 1
it's
dagger.
plus 1. Yep.
And that's all I got.
Okie doke. 6 damage. Got it. All right. That brings us to them. So that guy that just got stabbed by you is going to swing back at you. I forgot about this. I haven't even been using this. Time to start it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right. So
No.
this dude's got advantage on his attacks because he's got a comrade next to him.
Mm.
22 hits, 7 damage.
All right.
On Yip Yap?
Yep. Second attack, not at advantage. He gets advantage only on one of his attacks. But it hits for 8 more.
Oh, dear.
His mace just comes down. Crunch. Comes around. Crunch. That's him. So this guy is going to attack you, Osil. Or at least
He's
try
gonna
to.
Con save.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he's still on fire. I mean, he can
Yep.
still attack you while he's on fire, but...
Yeah, but he's still on fire.
Let's see if he takes damage. He is no longer on fire.
That is correct.
So the spell is... That spell's ended.
Yes.
Yep. So now he's going to attack you. He like... Doesn't stop, drop, and roll, but he just stops. And he is going to attack you. 21 hits you.
Yep.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. 16 does not hit you.
Nope. Yeah.
16 just does hit you for 6
Yep.
more.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dagger comes out and hits you for
Oh,
5 more.
Ouch.
So he's learning your moves, and he comes in and slash, stab. Catches you with all 3.
Uh-oh.
And he kind of smiles at you. He goes, ha, 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 ha. And the voice sounds familiar to you guys. If anyone, I'll let you roll for it, Osil. Just roll a perception. Yeah, it's the same voice you heard earlier, calling anyone out of the woodwork to fight you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's going to bring us to Nynette, who is going to continue just to see what you guys do. She's kind of in a defensive stance waiting. Quill, I need you to make another death saving throw. Ooh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are up.
Don't let me down.
You are no
right.
longer unconscious, but you are prone.
It's just 1 hit point, though, back,
And
right?
you have 1 hit point.
Yep.
Sounds great.
You
Yeah, I wouldn't jump up yet.
No, I just actually sing.
I just sing.
As I wake up every morning in real life, that's what I do.
Hold on a second here. Quick conditions. There we go. And you are prone, my dude. So half your down your turn, half your movement to stand up. And that brings us to Avion.
Wick whack with the quarterstaff.
12. That does hit
Yay.
Nice.
for 8 damage. So that guy in front of you. Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him once more because I'm so annoyed
Because
at
why
this
not?
point. Oh,
But
come
a 9
on.
does not hit that damn quarterstaff. All right. That's going to bring us to Osul.
Why couldn't
Alright.
they be doors?
This guy and this guy. 3
3
more
more
psychic
points.
damage.
All right. They not looking too swell. Well, the top guy's not looking too swell. The bottom guy's he's still standing.
All right, great axe on
That
The-
dude. Yep.
that dude. Yep.
That hits.
All right, +7 for necrotic, so 16 total damage.
Okay. He's looking rough. He's swaying on his feet.
And then I'll hit him again.
Second attack.
Yes.
9.
And he goes down.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna healing hands myself.
Yeah, lay on hands to yourself.
Yep. So that's 7 heal points.
Nice. Wait,
Yeah,
didn't
that's-
you use all your lay on hands earlier on Quill?
No, I did, but this is healing hands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Azamar benefit.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
And that's me.
All right, so that's going to bring us to Yip of the Yap.
So I'm going to try to lightning bolt this guy again.
Third time's a charm?
Yes.
Maybe.
It
Yes.
is. That hits. That definitely hits. 4?
So 4d6.
Probably going to light him up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Singeing water as he falls, his lifeless body falls into the bay next to you.
And I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. So that bro is dead. This guy can't do anything. This guy can't do anything. This guy's going to attack you. Actually, he sees Quill down, and he's going to change his mind. He sees Quill start breathing, and he's going to take a shot at Quill.
Makes sense.
And he's got advantage on it because you're down. You're prone. So that's 17 that's going to hit.
Mm.
Dear.
You're back out. And you go unconscious again. Oop, not stunned, unconscious. Alright. This guy is going to move up to here and take a shot at you, Avion, with his crossbow.
Go for it.
Which 20 I'm pretty sure hits for
Maybe.
9 damage.
Oh dear.
Damn.
So, boom, heavy crossbow. You hear the string catch and let go, and this bolt comes sailing right over Quill's body and then catches you like right in the thigh.
No, my door kicking legs.
All right. Nynette is just going to stay put. Quill, death save, my dude.
Ooh.
That's 1. All right. Avion, your turn.
We had 2 potions, right?
Mm-hmm.
You started the whole game with 2. I believe you've used 1. I don't remember. If you've used 1 on Quill here. I don't know if you
Yeah,
used
you
one
used one on
before.
me earlier.
I don't think I have.
It's honor system for you guys, so whatever. If you don't think you have, that's fine.
I'm just gonna sort of like pry open his mouth with my foot and just like dump it in.
And then you use the quarterstaff to like close his mouth.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, Quill, take a healing potion there. You are no longer.
4 hit points.
You are no longer unconscious. You are back to life, but you are prone.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack to shoot a crossbow bolt at the asshole that just shot me.
Yeah, because pouring a I believe Castle Mac rules is pouring into someone else's mouth is an action.
Oh, okay.
Pouring
Never
into
mind
your
then.
own mouth is a bonus action.
Yeah. No, never mind then. I'm done.
Okay. Ocel.
All right, 3 more here and 3 more here.
Okay, this dude here, all of a sudden just falls
Oh,
down.
I love it.
That guy goes down,
Nice, Ursula. I love that.
and that guy is still standing.
All right. So I'm going to. I'm I'm gonna run up here and axe this guy in the face.
Okie doke. Go for it.
21
Yeah, that hits.
plus 7, so 19 damage.
Yeah, that dude goes sleepy sleep.
So Osor's up there, and the wings are just flying behind him, the dark pools, and just like right through this guy, and he hits him again and again just to really, drop the point home.
Nice. Okie doke. That's gonna bring us to Yip Yap.
So these two guys are the only two baddies I see.
Yep, and this guy's frightened and can't move on the right.
And I'm prone. So
And Elliot is
I'm on the
prone.
ground.
Quill is prone.
So I'm going to shoot the lightning bolt at this dude.
Okie doke. Yeah, you can do that over Quill because he's down. Stay down!
I'd be down for the 4th time. That's no big deal.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
And then it's 4d6 plus, whoops, wrong way, 3.
God, that thing is so ruthless.
13.
Oh my gosh, you just had enough to make that guy go away.
It's a pretty pathetic roll, really.
And he had 13 hit points, so that guy goes bye bye. He had 13 left. So, any movement you want to spend?
I think I'm going to stay where I am still.
Okay. Last dude that's frightened takes 3, correct?
Yep.
On his turn, so he's still up, but he can't move. So that brings us to Nynette. Yeah, I think she's gonna make this happen. Yeah. So she sees that dude. He's not moving. Quill is down. She's gonna shoot this over, but doesn't hit. She shoots a firebolt and misses, and then kind of shrugs and goes back to what she was doing. Quill, it's your turn.
She's just so nah, who cares? So Quill's gonna take half his movement to stand up, and I'm just gonna quarterstaff this guy in front of me and miss.
No, you're not.
You get advantage, though, don't you? Because he can't move.
Yeah,
So the 12, does it hit?
12 hits.
Oh yeah, okay, so 5 damage.
All right, that bro. Okay. All right, so he's still incapacitated. Now, what's the save? I don't think I've been making the saves on that. Is it wisdom or charisma saves every round?
Charisma.
Yeah, I haven't been taking them. That's my own fault, but that's okay. So let's take a charisma.
That's okay by us.
Yeah, he fails it anyhow.
Okay.
Not a big deal. All right. So he's still out. Quill, you are back up. With that, at this point, you hear from this boat down here, you hear a voice yell, "Hurry up! Hurry up!" And you look on the side of the boat, and you see that it is, in fact, the Decim Tribus.
Which boat?
This one down here.
Little boat. Well, medium boat.
And there's one guy in it.
Well, I guess we found our quarry.
Alright, and so Avion's next.
So it's Avion's turn.
I'm going to use my totally effective crossbow, and I'm going to aim for the guy's nuts, because I'm having a rough day.
It's going to be a disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
That's A-okay.
Even though he can't move?
Yeah, well, so it's a regular roll. It's a straight roll. Normally it's a
Doesn't
disadvantage.
matter.
So you
Yeah,
aim
of
for
course,
his
that's not your
nuts, and it goes right through his legs. Bounces off the stone and skips down the end of the pier.
Wait, so I lose my quarterstaff?
I thought you shot him with a crossbow.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
you said crossbow.
you said crossbow.
Oh.
So I was
It's
like,
okay.
What? So yeah, you're not at disadvantage. It would have been a regular, but you wouldn't have hit it anyhow.
Yeah.
But
well-
you would have had
No, it
advantage
would have
on
been
a regular
advantage. You do
quarterstaff.
hit.
Yeah,
You do
advantage
hit.
on a quarterstaff.
Yep. So you do hit.
Yay.
8
Nice.
damage. Yeah. So he's still up, right in the nuts. He can't move, But you think you might see the corner of his mouth move into a grimace.
I'm gonna like sort of, since he can't move, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna make this one special just for you, and I'm gonna get down, like kneel and aim sort of like a pool stick right at his junk.
Sure.
So
Oh.
And he's not feeling good right now. He's feeling real rough. Oh wait, my bad. Wait a second. No, he's so rough that he just collapses. Actually, no, he technically doesn't collapse because he's unconscious. He's just standing there because he's held in place. He can't go down, but he's done. And you guys are clear.
All right, so I'm assuming we just all run to the boat and jump in.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
grab Nynette.
It's big enough. Yeah, you run back, you grab her, you get her into the boat, and you come down there. And does anyone remember this guy's name?
No.
Yeah,
Upsharian.
that's right.
Yeah, it's
Upsharian Grenhold. That's him. So Upsharian says, that was close, guys.
You're telling us.
So here's the deal. I can't guarantee your safety going back. So if you have two choices, come with me or possibly fight your way back through the city.
I'm like on the boat, and I'm like, let's go.
We fought through it once. We'll fight through it again.
Okay. So at this point, I know it's kind of late. We can end here. We can take a break, do a little bit of role play, and wrap up before 11.
I mean, I'm good with playing some more, but that's up to you all.
Sounds good to me.
Fine.
Sweet.
Yep.
Let's just take 5 minutes, and then we'll come back, and then we'll role play out the rest here.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, guys. All right, welcome back. So you guys on this small boat, the way it looked on the map is not exactly how this little boat is. So think of like a fairly small sailboat where it's got a little area below that you can go under. So Upsharian is at the wheel in the back, sitting, kind of pulling it at sails and getting things ready to go out. And you guys are all kind of jumped onto the front and onto the back, and sails go up. The wind starts to pick, and it starts to pull out back into the Sea of Fallen Stars. So where this is on the north side of the it was the old breakwater that got built up trying to attract ships in before they knew that they could go around into the city. So it's super ramshackle, but it gets you straight out into the open sea. So you start making your way out, and I'll let you guys kind of pick it up from here. So he's just like, all right, we're making our way out. That was a close one. I was watching. I couldn't come help because I needed to be here. So I apologize for that, but
You missed all the fun.
I don't know about that. I'm just a pretty simple sailor.
Oh, trust me, it was fun. It was fun dispatching of our enemies and leaving them in our wake.
As I split blood off the side of the boat, I'm just going to look at Osil and just be like, your definition of fun is a little sick. Have you haven't dropped your shroud, have you? Like,
Yeah, I
drop it?
would have. Yeah,
Okay.
I would have.
Okay. Like, this is how you're sailing out? This giant wings. and
Front of the
shit.
ship.
Yeah.
Front of the boat.
Titanic it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just sitting there bleeding and just kind of panting, looking at you all.
Oh, you'll be fine. We'll get you patched up.
I was like, Avion, how did you get here? How did you get back?
Well, I was walking through the Shadowfell, and then I thought, dear God, what have I done? I've left them and they're going to die. And then I turned around and I started running back.
I agree with that assessment. Yes, we were going to die.
Well, I'm glad you found your way back to us.
Me too. That place gives me the willies.
And where are we going right now? I'm a little woozy from the fight. Where are we going?
We're heading across this little section. We're going to a town called Ermlaspir, and then from Ermlaspir, you're going to continue going up to eventually get to High Moon. Your goal is to get to High Moon as quickly as you can.
I look. Is Nynette okay? I look over her and make sure that she's doing all right.
She seems okay. There's really still just no like real emotion on her face. She's not saying anything. She's just kind of quietly hanging out. And
I'm gonna
as
start asking if she's okay.
yeah, and she nods.
Oh, so she is like aware that we're here. We're talking to her. Okay.
Yep, she just nods. And as you're having these conversations, the door from below opens and up walks Windovia. And she says, "That was close. Very, very close. Upsharian kept telling me of what was happening from his vantage point. Again, I could not come out and potentially blow my cover, and for that I apologize. However, you successfully got Nynette here." I'm sure you're wondering at this point where you're going in High Moon. You don't have to come with us. It's you can get out at Ermlaspir if you wish, and go where you wish from there. However, we are continuing on to High Moon. We are going to try to get Nynette restabilized in Ermlaspir and then get her ready to move again. Simus is in High Moon, and we want to get her to Simus. He's got people that can remove this and shroud it.
I, for one, am not leaving her until that shroud is safely taken care of. We don't know what other trouble might be on the way, whether you plan for it or not. So I'm not going anywhere. I don't know about my comrades, but The shroud is not leaving my sight until it is safe.
And she looks at you, Avion, and says, "Interesting that you've returned. I take it you have the shards on you still? You wouldn't have been able to go there and back that quickly."
Yeah, I still have them. I had second thoughts.
Because that's going to add a slight change of plans to how we approach things, because we thought we were covered, but I believe we can be sensed at this point, so we'll have to move a little bit quicker than normal. I may end up taking Nynette on my own ahead of you. No offense.
A little taken, but where are the sandwiches? Are there any? We're not traveling with no food, correct?
And Upsharin chimes in. He goes, "There's some bread below. There's fresh water to drink, and we've got some bananas."
Quill's just gonna reach down, like open up the door, go get some stuff, and come back, and just throw one to Yip Yap.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna be kind of a little, I guess, overly gracious, because without them, I would be dead. And knowingly so, I'm looking at all of them, just saying thank you, probably way too many times.
Sure, and Windovia, like, she's so. Oh, he didn't mention. I guess he couldn't see from below how you. Ooh, are you okay? Do you need any extra healing at this point?
I would take. I wouldn't say extra, as much healing as you possibly could.
I have a potion I can give you, but that's the extent. I don't have the healing skills. That's not my forte.
That'd be much appreciated.
She goes back below and comes back up, and she gives you a healing potion.
And that's great. I actually take it, and I was like, I'm just going to lay right here. I don't even drink it yet. I'm just too tired. I lay down.
Sure.
And just kind of watch the rest of the show.
Sure. So maybe I shouldn't go ahead without you. Maybe there's safety in numbers. We may have to travel back roads at that point then and avoid the main roads. So it may get a little rough. I don't know how you feel about that. Some of you.
Oh, we are well accustomed to rough.
Osel apparently likes it rough because that was fun for him.
So be prepared to be moving through the woods, through the plains, through the hills. It's going to be not a quick journey, not an easy one, but one nonetheless. But I'll be here to come with you, and we will get there. The goal is to get to Simus. Simus has his people ready. And he can.
At least it won't smell like fish anymore.
And she kind of chuckles. She's like, "Yes, you will not smell like fish."
Yip Yap, is she a vampire? I don't have the energy to try to find out.
Oh my god, you don't say that out loud. I'm gonna see if I can see her reflection in Osel's armor.
Yes, you can.
Oh, she's good.
She
Thank
kind
God.
of she kind of looks. She's like, I don't want to know this story. No, I don't want to know this story. She goes. She pats your head, Yip Yap. She goes, "You're a curious little halfling."
He's a curious little something.
Yes, halfling.
And at this point, Windovia kind of goes and she looks at everybody, and you're all pretty tired and rough. And she says, "So, how about I've got some things for you. I think now might be a good time to cheer you up a little bit. I know this was not an easy task, and I know you don't necessarily trust me. I don't know where we stand now, but let me give you a couple of things. Avion, I need you to roll 1d12.
Okie dokie.
She pulls out she goes back down and comes back up with a flask. And she says, "This is called oil of sharpness. And let me tell you exactly what that does. She says it's this like gelatinous kind of oil. It's like very kind of chunky and thick, with tiny thin silver shards in it. And she says you can coat one of your. Do you carry a dagger? Do you have any slashing or piercing weapons?
I mean, piercing crossbow bolts.
Yeah. So, so she says you can coat crossbow ammunition or any piercing or slashing item with this. It takes a minute to coat it, but for the next hour, it has a +3 bonus to attack and damage. So it's going to give you extra damage and extra attack. She goes, it'll help you hit your targets. All right, Yip Yap, make a 1d12 roll, please.
1d12.
11. She goes back down, comes back up, and she goes, this is called the Wand of Scowls. She says, with this, it has 3 charges. You can point it at someone, any humanoid you can see within about 30 feet, and if things are done correctly, it's going to make them scowl for about a minute.
Oh, yeah, that'll teach them.
So yeah, it's a Wand of Scowls, 3 charges. You, as an action, you can expend one of its charges to target a humanoid you can see within 30 feet. They must succeed on a DC 10 Charisma save or be forced to scowl for 1 minute.
Sweet.
It regains all of its charges at dawn. If you expend the last charge, you roll a d20. If you roll a 1, it transforms into a Wand of Smiles.
Oh. Sweet.
Perfect.
All right, Quill, roll a 1d12.
All right.
12. You have these.
Herpes.
So these you do okay. These are. She comes back up with a pair of goggles, and she says these are called goggles of augmentation. They allow you to see magical things. So you put them on, and it like you can see the way magic works, is what I've been told. Like, I don't quite understand how magic works, but you can kind of see how it interacts with our world. And she kind of blubbers on through it, and you're not exactly sure. She kind of looks at you, Yip Yap, and she's like, "Can you explain what the weave is?"
I'm not very good at dancing.
She's like, "Oh, maybe I'll have to find someone later." So, Quill, what you've got are goggles of augmentation. It acts as detect magic 3 times a day.
Detects magic 3 times a day?
Yep. But
Nice.
as part of it, you can see how the weave interacts with the material plane. So the weave is all of the magic in Forgotten Realms. And so you can see, like, you can't necessarily see its properties, but you can see where the weave is strong, where the weave is weak. You can see how it's moving through. Like, if people are casting spells, you can see it. So it's like detect magic, but detect magic on steroids.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you can do that.
Nice.
You can do that 3 times a day, and it recharges every day.
So Quill's going to be walking around with, like, it looks like the sports goggles that, like, basketball players wear.
Yeah, but you can only do it. You can only do it 3 times a day, and it lasts for each use lasts for about 10 minutes.
Okay. That's really cool.
All right, and then Osul, roll a d12. Roll again, because that one's been used. Okay, roll one more time. Okay, perfect. So you have interesting. Okay.
Do we have matching goggles?
No, you do not. You do not have matching goggles.
It's so exciting.
We're Goggle Brothers.
Gogbrogs, man.
Okay, so she comes back up and she holds out her hand, and in her hand is a ring, and she says, "This will make it easy to get through difficult places. Also, no one's going to be able to make you stop. Like they can't force you to. They can't hold you. It's apparently pretty helpful. So what she's given you is a ring of free action.
Oh, nice.
Dude, that's freedom of movement? Yeah.
Well, nah, it's not freedom of movement. So while you wear it, well, yeah, it kind of is. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you would have been able to walk right through Yip Yap's spell without any issue. Also, if someone tries to paralyze you or restrain you, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Through magical means.
If some sort of druid does something like web in the middle of the party and makes you all go through it, it won't hurt you as much.
It won't hurt him at all.
Yeah.
And what druid would do that? You know, I mean,
And a complete idiot would.
and what paladin would walk through it? I mean,
And then I need Quill, make another D12.
Okay.
Okay. And she comes back up. She says, "I think you've had a rough go of things, so I'm gonna let you have these." And she pulls out 2 stones. They're smooth and they fit in place, like they kind of lock into each other. And you can see that like they are a pair that is meant to fit. And she says,
Like
when
Lego stones?
Kinda. She says, when you touch one of these, you can. How do I put this? You can give a short message. You can leave a short message from it, and then you can use it to like say things from a distance. So what she's given you are sending stones. So they come in pairs, and you know that they match. When you touch one stone, you can use an action to cast the sending spell from it. The target is the bearer of the other stone. If no creature bears the other stone, you know that fact as soon as you use the stone and you don't cast the spell. Once it's cast through the stones, they can't be used again until the next dawn. If one of the stones in a pair is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical. So with sending, you can send a short message of 25 words or less to another creature. So whoever has...
25 words?
Yes, or less.
Oh. That's awesome.
And if
what's the distance?
There is no distance. You can send it across any distance to other planes of existence. However, if they are on another plane, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't get there.
That's amazing.
So she says, "Yeah, I think you can send messages to people far away with this. I think that's how that works. You might want to check into it."
I'm going to kind of tear up because this is such an amazing item, and I'm going to hand it immediately to Avion for saving my life and say this will probably help you and Mia keep closer connections when we actually can see her. You two can communicate over a distance.
That's probably the second sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me.
You saved my life. That's the most anybody's ever done for me.
Wow, now you don't have a set of stones, Quill.
We would assume that Quill's rarely had a set of stones on him at any point.
And I think we should take a moment and think about that guy who smelled like fish, because he gave his life so we could be here. So I thought it appropriate that we think about him and hope that in death he finds the warm embrace of Kurtlemak so that he can search for shinies through all eternity and through Kurtlemak's wisdom avoid all gnomes in the afterlife.
I cheers my banana.
And maybe no longer smell like fish.
I cheers my banana.
Windovia, she says, yeah, Anush was an interesting person. I didn't know him very well. I knew of him. My people knew of him, I hope. We don't really know. We don't know what happened. Who knows?
Oh, he's probably dead.
Hope.
I didn't even know that was his name.
Jesus.
I'm going to go ahead and assume from now on, Yip Yap knows no one's name.
And she says, well, maybe we'll get word one way or the other. At least there'll be some sort of closure and knowledge on that. But it's been difficult. I'm not trying to buy your trust, but I hope we're coming to an understanding that we can work together and that I am who I say I am and I represent a good cause.
Well, obviously we're following you, and I think that you know that there's repercussions if you do turn out to be untrustworthy. But for now, we trust you. Or
pretty much follow anybody, really.
You're the most trustworthy group of people ever.
We just assume that we're like, Yip Yap will take care of whatever happens to us.
Yeah.
And the sun is starting to go down. There's a beautiful, like that pink, reddish, orange hue of sunset as it goes down over the water and the clouds, and it's the sea is kind of lighting up and reflecting some of it. And like while the day that you just had was extremely difficult and trying, you are pleasantly relaxed at this point, and the ship is cutting through the sea. There's a nice wind blowing you through the water. It's cutting through nicely. There's no huge waves. You're just it's smoothing through and cutting. You're moving further and further away from land, and it's moving to the point where you don't see land on either side of you. You are in the middle of this stretch of water between places, and all you see around you is water. The sun begins to dip in the west, and you see it kind of drop down over the horizon, and slowly that last little burning shard dips down, and it just quietly as you cut through the waves. And that is where we are going to stop for tonight. We will pick back up in 2 weeks.
All right.
Very scary, very fun. That was
Yeah. Great session.
So,
Yep.
good work, guys. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Woo, battles galore. So, let me get a raid ready here. Let me fire one up. Let's see who's out there, and let's just throw it over to Scrat. They're always good people. And yeah, we will kick off our raid. So thank you all for joining. Sorry for any technical glitches in the beginning. There may have been a little bit of blurry, but yeah.